To state for the record, casting this game right now is a bad idea. In a few minutes, my laundry is gonna be done, so I have to leave and pick that up. But hopefully, like a minute or so worth of dead air is worth casting a game. I haven't casted in so long that I kind of miss doing it. And this seems like a good excuse to do it after I finally have some time off. The day I'm casting this is 2 days before Christmas, so consider it a Christmas miracle. Alright, we'll go over the matchups. It's gonna be Pike top. This is how you know it's not the most serious ranked game ever. Actually, I stand corrected. I didn't rearrange the scoreboard. It's not Pike top. Huh. Okay, forget everything I said in the past 5 seconds. I am rusty. So that being said, let me actually just confirm the matchups to make sure it's all correct and organized. Good. We have Garen versus Jak'Sho, Belveth against Hecarim jungle, Katarina against Kai'Sa mid, Varus Pike against Tristana and Leona. Here we have the level 1, Jax is going for the Counter-Strike. The Counter-Strike didn't block any additional damage, but it's still a really good chunk out of it. Lethal Tempo is fully proc, but that fight breaks off as soon as this, so no more further attacks coming out from the Jax. He does handily win the level 1 trade, as he should, because it's a Jax. Now mid lane, we're gonna have Kai'Sa walking up quite aggressively, trying to zone Katarina off some EXP. It is working, unless the minions aren't dying quite yet. The top lane Garen is starting the Perseverance trigger, slowly regenerating his health, but Jax is gonna beat the level 2 race, and there is once again Decisive Strike, blocked away. The counter is out, standing still to auto attack, not gonna win that trade. Garen has to back off again. He has to rely on Perseverance to get the regen back up now. But that is a handily lost level 2 race to Jax, which means Garen is now sentenced to staying under tower for a nice while, soaking up EXP. This is all before the both junglers have done with their first quadrant of clears. Both junglers now having cleared their first 3 camps, mirroring each other's movements, moving on to their top side jungle. In the bottom lane, we're gonna have more trading going on. Pyke is riding up for a hook. He gets a minion, procs the Targons, gets the CS distributed to his support. Judgment not gonna be blocked by Counter-Strike, however, not doing nearly enough damage to warrant this. Jax doesn't run Ignite in this lane, but Garen sure does. However, even with Ignite, this is not an easy matchup to win, but there's a silence. It might go for it. There's the Ignite, it's going down. It might be the kill. No, it's not the Counter-Strike! Flash in, first blood, the Counter-Strike came back up, and there is the counter kill. And that is disastrous, losing a wave when it's pushed up so close to your tower without teleport. And with Ignite, losing the level 1 there. Hecarim pings out his E, he's level 3. Just now learning the spell, but Jax is gonna be able to back safely, no reprisal possible. There's the Varus going for a trade. Max stack explosive charge, Tristana gets stunned, no further follow-up is possible. Oh wait, but there's the Hecarim, he caught the Jax before the last tick of the recall, but can he actually win this fight? The answer is yes, but oh, the Triumph, it gets him out of the minion range, he's not gonna die, everything is just fine. He does get the counter kill. Damage might be done though, there's the Belveth, the sweeper is here. Belveth. Oh, Belveth sees a silhouette. There's the knockup. There's the swipe. Gets the kill. Not the safest place to recall. Just recall under your tower. There's the Pyke coming in for a hook. It's gonna whiff. Oh, but Leona wants this. She's gonna go in. But Phantom Undertow is still up. And there it is. Tristana gets stuck. Eats an arrow to the face, but no further damage. Thank goodness. That is a large circle for... Oh my god. Was Ghost Water Dive always that large, or is it just Imperium Pyke making that effect? That Ghost Water Dive is so much bigger than I thought it was. Garen popping the Courage, and the Judgment decides to strike. He's gonna start running away. He still can't win this trade. Jax is up over 2 waves and the whole level. This is not a winning trade in any circumstance. Garen has a very narrow window to try to win the trade against Jax, and he can't proactively seek it out. Essentially now just wait for the Jax to mess up, because you're not beating him in the trade. Even if you have, in a magical world, let's say you have Dimashi and Justice, you cannot damage Jax faster than he can kill you. Pyke goes for the wind up. Do they not know he's there? Oh, they were super far advanced. Pyke probably could have gone for that. Decisive Strike gets the silence, but that is actually not the best silence. One thing you don't want to do when farming under tower is attack the enemy champion. Just clear the waves, it's fine. The enemy can't hit you, your tower will guard you. And if you attack the enemy under your own tower, you draw minion aggro, which makes a relatively safe farm quite painful. Minion damage does ramp up. Getting for that Distracts to Strike goes for like 60 damage, and it's definitely not worth the reprisal you take. Jax is going to be level 6. Relentless Assault is up. Actually, that's not what it's called anymore. It's called Grandmaster's Might or something. Pretty comfortably farming very far up, and this is in a state where Hecarim can't actually gank. Garen is not level 6. He doesn't have the execute. He also has a difficult time committing damage. Decisive Strike and Judgment just does not do that much. Tristana is going to go for some more CS and backing off. Both junglers rather dormant at this stage in the game. Bel'Veth gets a pickoff kill on the Hecarim, but then really didn't do anything more. Bel'Veth does want to farm really fast in the jungle, just power farm to a stable and powerful level. Hecarim is also rather dormant. He is going to look top here perhaps, but there is a ward in the Tri-Brush waiting for the Hecarim. And there it is. There's the engage. Garen hits level 6. There's the ignite. There's the dunk. Gets the kill with the assistance of the jungler. Not bad. Bel'Veth is meandering in top river with no camps to take whatsoever. I don't even think the scuttle is up. This is just very inefficient movement here by the Bel'Veth. Finally gonna make up her mind and come here to pick up this minion wave. But there's gonna be diminishing returns here for the jungler. They're just gonna catch a wave and make sure the XP there doesn't go to waste. But still, the Bel'Veth is on the wrong side of the map. None of her camps in the top half are up. None of the enemy camps in the top half are up. Garen has been resetting. So Bel'Veth just has to recall and now go boss side. This pathing is more inefficient because Hecarim has already made his way to the bottom side. He's going to go for the scuttle into his blue and then grump and probably do a reset from there unless he's daring enough to go for a dragon or a bottom play. Bot play is going to be more difficult. The wave is pushed up. There's a pike. And not to mention Hecarim himself does not have the ultimate to help him dive. He is going to go up to his own blue, clear up that side of the jungle. Probably looking for a reset here, and Bel'Veth, having come back for her own reset, is going to start on the camps now. So overall, Hecarim gains basically +1 scuttle for being there faster. And there is the engage coming out once again. The Abyssal Undertow is going to stun up the Tristana. Ignite goes down very early. Not going to look for anything here. Leona's level 5, but so is the Pike. There's not going to be a kill unless the Bel'Veth intervenes, and Leona is going to be left for dead. Tristana runs for the hills. She is level 6. She can take this disengage pretty easily, unless Pike has other ideas. But Tristana walks up into the stun range. Why do people always do that? And the Varus ult catches her, Chains of Corruption, ensnaring her in place. Easy kill there for the blue team bottom lane. And then once again, Garen, that one kill is honestly not going to do a lot for him. The one kill is not going to be the difference maker to get him into a state where he's beating Jax. The Kit's power levels are just far too different at this stage in the game. Not to mention Jax still holding a power advantage in terms of levels. So that's not going to do too much. Once again, the dodge, counter-striking onto this Decisive Strike. That has happened so many times this lane already. Now 9 minutes in, Garen once again farming under tower. Blue team going to get the Chemtech Drake. The next one is going to be Mountain. There's the dive. Courage was not pressed in time, but there is the counter kill onto the Pike. The solo kill top lane is disastrous. That is a wave push up to the tower that cannot be harnessed. And Jax is just gonna go to town, pounding down as many plays as he can. We're gonna look up top once Jax icon leaves and see how many plays are gone. So far it's 2, 1 more down in mid. And Kaisa going for the pew pews, not going to get too much. 3 plays to Jax. Ooh, that is 525 gold if my math is correct. No, that's not correct. 400, no wait, 175 times 3. No, 525. My math is correct. That's so much worse than the solo kill itself. Oh, but the Trist, it smashes down to the tower. Flash away from the death from below. Pike is gonna whiff the ultimate. It goes on full cooldown. But Leona, once again, gonna kind of be left for dead. Tristana has a butter shot. She's not even gonna look behind here to help out. No, she's coming back now. Piercing arrow. Oh, it's way too late. There is the flash carrying the stun. Tristana's gonna die as well. Look, either be a hero or don't be one at all. Don't pick neither. Well, don't pick both and half-ass both because you're both gonna die. Jax is gonna flash forward. The dunk to look for some extra damage. The ignite comes down as well, but the triumph is gonna put Jax out of lethal range for that combo. He is just fine going for that dive. And here comes the Hecarim going for the vengeance. Is it gonna work? No, it's not. Jax hurts like hell. Oh no, it's gonna be another kill. He gets it all. Blade of the Rune King completed. This is just tier 2 boost on the Hecarim. That fight is not winnable whatsoever. Rift Herald goes down to add insult to injury. It is not looking so hot there. There is first tower. Top lane is falling down very fast. Just thanks to Jax, mainly. Especially with the advent of Jak'Sho, very otherwise squishy fighters who can output a lot of damage, they'll also get to be unkillable on top of it. Bel'Veth, very unnecessary flash. One of her Remorse, I believe, tanked that Void Seeker from Kai'Sa. Now both are going to go for a reset. Now, this is a very cushy game here for blue team so far. They do have, they have one strongly winning lane. They have one pretty even lane, and mid lane is, I would say mid lane is even as well because Katarina is down in CS but has a plate advantage. Oh, it's going to be even more of a plate advantage now. Kai'Sa had to back with 1.5 waves push up to her tower. She's going to lose it all. Not to mention rushing Monomune first. To say nothing about its effectiveness, you are going to be quite weak in terms of a first item power spike. Because it takes a Monomune so long to be an actual item. There's the Hecarim going for a gank, not gonna work. Now Jax is very quickly, not only is he the first person to a double-digit level this game, that is +3 levels on top of the Garen, +2 now. But that's not a good situation. Garen cannot hold that tower by himself. There's the dunk! That's from below. Gets the Hecarim again. Oh, Garen wants his kill. The decisive strike isn't enough. No, it's not. It's just barely enough. One more tick of judgment would have done it. But far too behind. But it was a Hail Mary play. But I'm not sure if it was going to be worth it. There's the dunk again. Pyke gets the reset. Can he get more? No, he cannot. Tristana, rocket jumps 2 centimeters up. Thinking that Pyke wasn't dead yet. There's the Bel'Veth, hiding in the brush. Not really hiding, there's a billion minions in there with her. She's going for the kill! Oh, statue from takes so little damage. Tristana's just gonna get melted. And now both bot laners, well not bot laners, both people in bot lane are between 2 towers. The bot outer tower is still alive. Hecarim goes in for the onslaught, but is not gonna hit anything. He is probably gonna get a blue buff here. Oh, unless Bel'Veth Varus still feeling daring. There's the knockup. There's the dash forward. Hecarim is gonna die to one more arrow. Kai'Sa is coming back. Statue is giving Bel'Veth all the damage reduction. More Icathian rain pods not gonna matter. The missile pods not going to find the kill. Shield of Daybreak is up. Leona looks for the kill. There's a shutdown on the Bel'Veth. The blade extends. It reaches the Varus. Varus is out of mana, but Leona is out of friends. She has to back off. Now red team is having a picnic in the Tribrush. Here comes the Katarina. Deathload is coming out. Interrupted by the Leona. Is the Shampoo reset there? It is there. It's enough to just kill off the Kai'Sa with the Ignite. But however, that is a shutdown streak overall going to the Kai'Sa. A lot more gold lining up her pockets. She is going to pick up the Blasting Wand because she wants to make Nashers. Or is that AP Kai'Sa and she's going for Ludens? It might be, oh no, it is a Ludens angle actually. That's okay. I suppose. I genuinely can't tell if that's Nashor or Ludens, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if either came up. And Jax going for a few more smacks under the tower. Garen is still 2 full levels down. Not a winnable fight by any stretch of the imagination. Jack's gonna help himself to a red buff because he's strong enough to do it. Pyke stabs the Tristana in the back, but Tristana rocket jumps away. The Solar Flare will not connect. However, the rest of the damage sure as hell will. Hecarim picks up that kill. Blue team responds by taking a second dragon. It is now Infernal Rift. And honestly, this tower is not going to last that long. Jax has the auto combat region from the red buff as well. He can stay pushing in that position forever. Chains of Corruption from long range. It connects onto the Tristana. Tristana tries to hop away, but the arrow has found his mark. There is 1v3 in the top lane. Jax, can he make it happen? He has been exhausted. The stacks are ramping up. He's going to fall. But speaking of 1v3, that's a Leona not going to win that fight. Jak'Sho is picked up by the Jax. He is now basically unkillable. Because that is Jak'Sho in preseason 12. Or is it 13 now? I guess it is. I guess it's preseason 13. Now the tower here is gonna fall. Mid altar, valiant effort, last to fall here. Now the map is going to shrink considerably here for red team. But the kill squad is roaming top lane. So they're going to join the Jax in one more push top. The mini wave is coming in. They are here quite early. So Katarina opting to reset along with Bel'Veth. They walked all the way up there just to decide to go home. Leaving just a Pyke up there. Oh, Bel'Veth cancels her back. She has plans. Red team is also going to leisurely rally to his defense. There's the Leona coming in. Jax is preparing for the counter-strike. No, it will get dodged away. He still has the spin. There's the spin. How many stuns? That's going to be 2 stuns. It's not good enough. He is probably dead. Jak'Sho has fully ramped up. He is so tanky. But Tristana flashes in for one more hit. Gets the kill there. It did cost a lot of spells. I believe it cost Kai'Sa ulti, both of Tristana's summoners. Bel'Veth is gonna go for her own camps. Red team is gonna find some breathing room with the Scourge of Jax temporarily removed. But it is true that they're super down in towers. A 300 gold bounty at this stage in the game is almost untenable. That is such a late Zenith Blade. My god. Not going to catch the Pyke. And instead the word gets pinged out and they get the indicator. And here is the flank coming in. Leona is just dead. There's the dunk. The cut goes over to Katarina. Gets the full credit for that kill. Jak'Sho picked up as well by the Bel'Veth. If there's one wish I have, it's for people to stop building this item. As a top laner who plays tanks, sincerely stop building this item. Just don't. It's too strong. The powers inside Jak'Sho is not meant for mortal men. Your hubris will be your undoing. And also, it's a tank item. Why is everyone that's not a tank building it as well? Who knew that Riftmaker for tanks would be such a problematic thing? Just the fact the longer you fight, the tankier you get. That's an interesting concept. It is essentially the mirror copy of Riftmaker, but for tankiness. And turns out tankiness is so much better than ramping AP. The Riftmaker is a strong enough item already. But to make it armor MR plus a drain plus increased resistances until end of combat, that's just it was just crazy. Now can Hacker make his way out? He has 1 HP in the dream. Well, his dream is still alive so far. Is there no flash smite to get that kill? It's gonna strand the Varus. Varus drops 600 gold over to the Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa is a strong point that they could play through. The bounty has actually decreased. Since we last checked on it, the bounty is now only 250 gold. And by sheer miracles, I guess, this tower is somehow still alive. Jack's not able to find critical damage onto it. Because no matter how strong you are, you can't really disrespect the amount of power an unchecked Garen can do to you with the Machine Justice. And there's the counter strike. It's gonna stun only the Leona. There's the silence. There's the stun. He's being locked up. Jak'Sho has been fully stacked. He is so tanky. Tristan going for the Kraken hits. Is it gonna be enough? Flash dunk. Yes, it is. Garen gets the kill. Now, meanwhile, Kaisa pops the Blast Cone, sends the Bel'Veth over the wall. But Bel'Veth is in true form. She can go over the walls. There's the dunk. It gets the kill. Full Bel'Veth gets the credit. And there's the Hecarim going for the kill. The Undertow is not going to get him out, but the Death from below sure will. He takes the Hecarim down with him to the grave. Bel'Veth picks up true form again for yet another whole minute. Dashing over. The slap is going to miss. And there's the rest of the damage coming down. She has no statue form. She has no damage reduction. Now she just has to slowly crawl away. The Leona is out of mana, but the Garen has no mana. And there's another kill going down to the Garen. How much gold is the Garen sitting on? Not enough to matter. Katarina sitting down, sweepers up, looking for a threat. Swept out by the plant, has to back off. The fight's probably going to be over. There's a flash. I'm going to pretend I didn't see that. The next point of contention is the dragon. Garen sitting in a brush on top of a pink. He's protected. Leona should have backed 7 years ago. Is the call to back and abandon this? Yeah, because Jax is coming top once again. You aren't in a position to take this dragon, and you sure as hell shouldn't try. Oh, Leona's gonna face check, finds the Katarina, just gonna keep walking forward for a second. She gets the dagger, Shampo is up, there's the Death Soul that's coming down, no stun possible, but Kaisa does the damage! Oh, she does get the kill, Hecarim gets it, Kaisa survives by the skin of her teeth. And there's the dunk, oh, but the Onslaught of the Shadows gets him out, smites for health! Is he gonna make it out? No, the piercing arrow finds him. Jungler is dead. Bel'Veth goes back for the dragon. Now it's a full retreat. Kaisa still wants it? She has no health. What are you doing here? Please back. There's so many people. Oh, piercing arrow into the brush. No, not into the brush. Oh, but Kaisa finds a kill. Pyke gets it. Meanwhile, kills onto the Jax by the Garen. He has died again. 5 and 7. He is no longer that scary. But at what cost? The rest of the map has kind of been opened up. Because Jax sucked in so much pressure top for a long time. Tristana pound for pound will lose to Varus right now. So just in terms of backline damage, blue team still definitely has way more. And not to mention they're one dragon away from taking the soul. Now look, if there's one takeaway from this game, it's that 2 Jak'Shos is better than 1. The tail slap comes out, the Katarina gets kicked back. Oh, she kind of shambles right back into a Waste Seeker and dies. Chain of Corruption going out. Varus going for the hits. Kaisa gets her own shield, but there's the dunk from the desert below. Pyke gets a reset. He goes for a second one and it's going to whiff. The Hecarim is going to live for a brief second before Bel'Veth takes him down. There's the true form coming down. Koro explodes. Silence is coming down. The tail slap is there, but she is going to drop. 4 for 2 overall. Red team actually wins that fight. Almost 10k go down. They win that fight pretty decisively. Well fought. Honestly, I didn't expect that outcome. They still have a CC bot wisdom. Leona is there. They are able to control this Jax. And the Jax is going to run face first into the Leona. There's the stun. There's the counter strike. It's going to get the stun. It's going to ramp up because Triss keeps shooting into him. But there's the sword. Drops on his head like Damocles, cleaving him in twain. And that's an unofficial ace. Red team finding some wind back in their sails. Going for the push. Are they actually going to get this? Is Katarina going to come in and clean up? Oh no, the bouncing daggers are here. She picks it up. Is it going to prep? Will there be a prep? There is the Hex tag. She's coming in, but there's the silence. It gets the Leona. Shampoo reset is not enough. Tristana gets the kill. That's where below is up. Pyke is coming. He wants the dunk. He's not going to find the dunk. Undertow is there. Umbro Glaive picks up the ward. Triss is long gone. He is not going to find her. Now this game stays decently even. Garen is only 1 level down now. Let's check the total gold. Yeah, let's not look at that part. But still, Jax has kind of been just dying. It doesn't matter how much gold you have if you're just dying. He's definitely been in worse positions. He's not in the places that they need him to be. You can sit on a pile of riches, but it doesn't matter if you play like a miser and refuses to share your wealth. He's gonna opt to split bottom now because he hasn't been finding any success in the top lane. Belvez reconnects. There are the wars. It might not be enough. It might not be enough to kill this Jax here. But they're gonna try it anyway. Triss joins in. Counter-Strike is down. Buster Shot controls him. Is it gonna be enough? Triss flashes so far back up. She actually briefly put out the range. It's gonna be traded back by a Baron. They sent the jungler to do that. So blue team is gonna just get this unopposed. Oh, Kai'Sa, don't do it. Kai'Sa, I see it in your eyes. Enhanced True Form coming out from Belvez. There's gonna be Remoras for the next 3 minutes to contend with. The tail slap is gonna miss. Oh wait! True Form might not matter if you die. Chain of Corruption goes down. The damage is coming down. Can the Kai'Sa survive? Yes, she can. She gets 1 kill. Belvez is still there. She's still alive. Kai'Sa flashes it. She wants it. She's not gonna get it. Varus is there. Tail slap. Last one alive. Tristana rocket jump. Not gonna find it. Triple kill coming out from the Belvez. She lives. She survives the fight. She was on 10 HP and now she gets Remoras. Oh, Garen wants his tower. It's something. It is a bounty. TP coming out from the Jax. Jax wants his kill. Bounty is claimed, but can the Garen get out? The answer is yes, but oh my god, the Remoras. Oh my god, the Remoras. The Belveth army has been erected. Not contendable. Very, very not contendable. My god, the entire screen is purple. This looks so scary. Oh, but there's a cleave from the Ravenous Hydra. That's so much healing. Belvez just gets dogpiled. Oh, she's gonna be killed off here. It's gonna take them a while, but she does get killed off there. So overall, a lost inhibitor. But Baron is wiped off the face of the map. Everybody with Baron is now dead. Notably, Hecarim still working on his mythic. It's Jak'Sho, surprise surprise, but he doesn't have it yet. Leona's gonna get caught out, there's no friends around her. Is there gonna be the dunk? No, the dunk's not gonna find the mark. The dunk is being saved by the Jax. It's gonna be enough. Jax is going on the Triss. Triss buffers the rocket jump. She's over the wall. Jax is dead to rights. No help for him possible. That's 3 dead, but they're going for the dragon. They want to deny the soul. They're gonna get it. It's just Varus Pike. And Varus Pike are not in a position to make a fatal push. The top lane it's not gonna matter. They're gonna get this. Varus winds up the arrow. He gets it! He gets it! He gets the soul! Oh, the smite was not there! Oh my goodness. Well, game plan has been changed. The soul is now a real thing. It wasn't denied. Garen gets Mortal Reminder. Needs to work on more tankiness though. Garen has longevity in fights, but needs to be more. How far is... Oh no, he has Jak'Sho already. Just go back and buy it. Jak'Sho is 1200 recipe cost and he has all the components. You know, I said I was going to go pick up my laundry. It was done 20 minutes ago. But you know what? We're in it too deep. We'll see this through to its miserable conclusion. Then we'll see where this game goes. The red team is definitely winning all the fights. Because blue team just apparently cannot team fight to save their lives. But the longer this game goes on, the more difficult it is actually for red team to try to win. Not that they get outscaled or anything, but at this stage in the game, one bad fight and the game's over. That's all it takes. Every tower they lose is a loss of their safety net, and right now they basically have no safety nets left to them. Those 2 towers guarding the Nexus, yeah, they're paper. Leona's gonna get caught here. Is there gonna give you a solar flare in time? No, she's gonna try to walk away. Crawling away to save her life. Katarina gets silenced. Pops the blast cone to save her life. Not the best fight. Belveth is not here, but also that's not a good choke for red team. So both teams are gonna opt to call it off. Voice Seeker finds its mark. Abyssal Undertow goes out. Is it Abyssal Undertow? I gotta check. Phantom Undertow, okay. Oh, but the sight! Oh! From downtown. Gets the kill. Hecarim winds up for a charge. Nope, not gonna get it. Blue team is winding up for a push. Looking at the objective timers, they got buried in a minute. They have 1 minute to try to make something happen. Jax is gonna try to start. Counter strike gets the Buster Shot. Buster Shot cooldown is not the longest thing in the world, so it's fine. But that is a large chunk of Tristana's defenses now gone. Oh, Katarina's dead. Oh! Disjointed! That was a dead cat to the sword, but it was disjointed. Garen is working on... Is that Death's Dance? Huh. Well, speaking of Death's Dance, you guys need to stop copying each other's builds. What is this? Oh my god. Even down to the vision score is almost identical. Stop copying each other's builds. Get some originality. Oh, but there's the Belveth coming down. There's the stacks. It's coming up. Pike comes down from depths below, but Hecarim just ults out of there. It is a full route though. They're gonna leave the Leona behind. That's not insignificant. Leona is basically all of their CC. Basically. They have like Hecarim ult. That's it. Belveth. Oh, she slaps the tower, losing her stacks in the Garen. Meanwhile, the Jax. Oh, the Jax is kind of low. There's the counter strike. Counter strike can't dodge from Void Seeker. Pike tries to hook over the wall. It's not gonna get it. Hecarim's gonna run for the hills. Hell, Varus, what are you doing, my man? You cannot flash it like that. Are you kidding me? Triss, you also can't rocket jump it like that either. What are either ADCs doing? Oh, there's the wrong word. Oh god, what did I just see? Oh, I can't believe that's how this game ends. Both ADCs with no regard for their own well-beings takes turns throwing the game away. Oh wait, no, the game's not over! The game is not over! The game is not over! The game is gonna continue. It looked hairy. It looked hairy for a moment, but the game is gonna continue. Phantom Undertow gets him out. Oh, buddy, are you sure you're gonna be hooking that Garen in? Goes for the Strike Breaker. That doesn't dash you forward anymore. It hasn't dashed you forward in like 3 years. There's a Judgment. Undertow gets a stun. Garen has that sword dunk still. Oh, but here comes the Jax. But Garen's a new man. He's afraid, but this time he won't die while being afraid. There's the counter engage coming out. Hecarim dives in. Triss rocket jumps in. Stop doing that, please. Oh my gosh, she thinks she's bulletproof. I hope for her sake at least, the last item is a BT. She does need some survivability. Triumph by itself is just not doing it anymore. I hope for a GA, honestly, because... My god, if you're gonna rocket jump in, at least get the second one up. Pike is doing his best to get himself some KFC. And there is the Wincon, presenting itself. This is not a good trade. This is a terrible, terrible trade. You would take Elder over Baron any day of the week. Oh, 3-man knockup with the tail slap. But it's not going to be enough. Varus gets the kill. Oh, Varus has killed the Garen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They need to get back. Can they get back? Their base is in danger. A second inhib is going to be dying. They're going to send the Kaisa back. They're trying to stop the backs. They're trying to stop the backs! Oh my god, they can't get the recall! Oh, I can't believe this. Oh god. Oh, they couldn't get the recall off. Pike and Jax were stalking every single one of them. Woo! Interesting ending to that game. Not the way I thought it was gonna end, for sure.